What's going on, fellas? This is Sir Studmuffin, leader of Affliction, and today we're going to record what to upgrade at Town Hall 8 series. Now, I know you guys liked the Town Hall 9s, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and get into it real quick here on the side. Say hi to YouTube. There you go. Guys are going crazy. So anyhow, we are going to start off with actually the Town Hall 7. Because I want to show you, like last time, the difference. So this is a pretty much max Town Hall 7. These go to level 3. You got the level 3 air bombs, only 2 of them. You have one seeking air mine. You have the sweeper at the bottom. Of course, you got the 2 giant bombs. Level 8, level 8, level 4, level 5, level 5, only 3 of those. So, let's start off by talking about the differences, and you also have the hogs, of course. So you can see about, this goes to 5, and I need to max my hogs to 2. But I just wanted to show you, this is basically a max Town Hall 8, right? And you have these level 2 giant bombs. So, we're going to get into this one pretty quick. And we're going to try and kind of break it down into stages. Let's see if we have a stage 1 kind of guy. I would probably say that Ali is going to be the lowest, so we'll feature him today. Yeah, so he's pretty new. So some of the things to note. Number 1, you want to make sure before you upgrade that you're fully maxed, you got level 7 walls, etc., etc. Number 2, you want to note the new buildings. So, actually we can show that before so I don't look like an idiot. I can show you. No, I can't. Never mind. I was going to say I can show you like by upgrading or showing by upgrading my mini, but I don't have that account on right now. So anyhow, you have the sweepers to level 3. You get another Tesla. Okay, so that's first thing. Basically, you think about it in threes, just like I was talking about my Town Hall 9 videos. So you go from 2 to 3 Teslas, 2 to 3 air defense, 2 to 3 wizard towers. I believe you get another, you go from 4 to 5 cannon, and you have 4 to 5 archer tower. I believe that's correct. Now, in addition, you gain 2 giant bombs. You gain a seeking air mine. You also have these little traps. You only get 1 skeleton trap. I believe you gain 2 bombs as well. I believe that's correct. And you can upgrade this from 2 to 4. You get another one of the dark barracks. You can of course upgrade your regular barracks to level 10. You can upgrade your walls to level 8. And you also get 2 air bombs. So I believe those are all the changes. Oh, and this is still the same. I don't think this even changes. I think it stays at level 3, but you do get a dark spell factory that you can upgrade to level 2, as you see. You can also upgrade your dark elixir storage, etc., etc. So, stage 1. We're going to get into this real quick. What kind of things do you need to upgrade? So we are going to assume that you have everything maxed out. You have nothing upgrading right now. You have 5 builder huts. Okay? Stage 1. Get the lab. Get the CC. That's 1, 2. Third thing you want to do, have a builder, as always, for new buildings. So your Tesla, your wizard tower, your new cannon. Oh, your new mortar. Forgot to say that. Your new archer tower. So all those new buildings, get that. Get at least 1 hut on that. Okay? Now, there's no spell factory upgrade, so you don't have to worry about that. So I just keep that the same. So you can use a second hut then for new buildings. So you have 1 for your lab, 1 for your CC, 2 for your new buildings at least. Now, you don't have any change, hopefully. You should have maxed your army camp, so you have no change in that either. So, that also means that you can upgrade for new buildings. But what I would say is go ahead and start working on some of the important structures. So I would get your new buildings kind of upgrade. I guess you can use 3 huts for those. That's fine for stage 1, no big deal. Now, Moving along, what do you upgrade in your lab, and how do you correlate that with your base? So what you need to consider is you want to make sure with Town Hall 8, it's kind of hard to have a Town Hall 7.5. I don't see the point in that because it can't defend itself as well. So from Town Hall 7 to Town Hall 8, there really isn't a Town Hall 7.5 because you only have 2 air defense, it's not sustainable by itself, etc., etc. So, what do you need to do? Because Town Hall 8.5 can sustain itself better. You need to get the air defense up to level 5, this new one, that's ASAP. Like, that is the first thing. I would have at least 1 hut on that. Second thing you want to do is you want to get new structures up to max Town Hall 8 levels. You can notice here, this needs to go to level 4. He's got his Teslas already done, level 3, etc., etc. So that's stage 1 kind of already going. Get your storage, you get 2 new storages. Go ahead and max those, might as well, and stuff like that, right? Maybe your new traps. So, we'll go ahead and start with the 5 new, actually, I would probably see it in more, yeah, I would say 5 new troops. We'll talk about the troops first, okay? And how you want to balance this is your decision, but here's what I'd say for the new troops. So, you want to go ahead and have your Dark Barracks upgrading and your level 10 barracks. Get those upgrading, obviously. You know, you don't have to focus as much on the defenses, so I would suggest focusing more, I guess, on some of the more important defenses and your non-defenses. So there, for stage 1, I would only focus on a few defenses, and I'll talk about those. But for the troops, let's say you have all the new troops, so you would have the P.E.K.K.A, the Valkyrie, and the Golem, and you have your 2 new spells, dark spells. So we'll just talk about those. So what do you upgrade first? He's doing well. He obviously did 2 non-war troops. So here's what I do. For war, you're going to want to do Dragon level 3. You're going to want to do Lightning to level 5. Those are the 2 key. Those are the 2 most important early on. Then I would go this to level 5, so that's 3. That's the Loon to level 5, if you're not watching. And I would also say you want to at least get your hogs to level 4. And the 5th thing that I would say is go ahead and get your, if you can, hogs to level 4 is perfect. But if not, I would say just get like a giant. It's not too major, but if you can have level 3 dragon, level 3 hogs, level 5 lightning, and you have to have the earthquake as well, with level 5 loons and level 5 giants, I think you're okay, because it lets you farm a little bit, which is important and hard to do at Town Hall 8. And it also makes sure that you have that stage 1 war troops. Now, stage 1 defenses are kind of what we talked about, just getting your main defenses up to par. And as you can see with him, I think he has 3 or 4 huts. He's pretty close to that. I think he's getting this upgraded. He's already have this, and then I would also get level 5 loons. Those are kind of key because you want to use those with your main troops. So let's go ahead and move on to stage 2. Stage 2, defense-wise, you want to max your air D first. That's very important. You also want to get your 3 giant bombs. Get those maxed. Those are super important because those are the anti-hog defenses. That's like the huge anti-hog, because level 3 hogs can survive level 2, but level 3 hogs cannot survive level 3 giant bombs, meaning that you have to have at least a higher level hog attacker attack your base. And you also want to make sure that you have the level 6 air defense, because you want to make sure that you can defend against dragons a little bit, and that makes them at least have Zapquake to hit you. So those are the first 2 defense-ish, structures, however you want to say it. Second thing, the difference between Town Hall 9 and 8 is that you have 2 rounds of your point defenses. So I would say those are also part of step 1, upgrading them once. And the 5th thing I would say is just get your mortars done. Those are cheap and those are low cost, so you might as well do them. While you're doing this, if you finish the step out, or however you want to say it, you can go ahead and get your walls to level 8. That takes time, might as well. In terms of troops, here's what I would do. If you don't already, because I said you can go from level 5 giants or level 4 hogs, it's kind of a toss-up. And if you can get your king, I forgot to go back, in step 1, I would say you can try and have your king to like 6 or 7. In step 2, you want to have him to about 7 to 8, maybe 9. Okay. Now, in terms of troops, I would say get your EQ to level 2, get your hogs to level 4, get your P.E.K.K.A to level 2. That's 3. Now, if you can, this is a jump, I would say get your golems level 4. And the 5th thing that I would say is get your heal level 5, because that's good. Actually, no, I scratched the golem. Get your whiz to level 5, get your heal to level 5, because that makes sure that you're catering now towards the hog attack strategy. Now, to reiterate, level 2 P.E.K.K.A, level 4 hogs, level 2 earthquake, that's 3, level 5 heal, that's 4, and level 5 whiz, that's 5. And that's step 2.